my fellow comic book collectors, it's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 8 of this unboxing. The first unboxing for the year, which is awesome. This video is going to be a little odd. I kind of have a bunch of different collections mixed in together. Like when I, before I record these videos, I basically just grab lots of the books and just put them in clumps and sort of try to have them all the same level, and that is how I decide what is going to be a video. And I just grabbed random books. You can see that when you'll see that there's not really a theme for this one because it's all over the place. Like the very first thing I'm going to show you was part of a Comic Tom mail call. This is their print that they give. It's just randomly in here. So this is, I think this is Null. It looks like Null. So yeah, just a Null print. And then we got some World's Finest. And this is World's Finest number 142. This is actually the first appearance of composite Superman. Sort of a mixture of Batman and Superman. And I got, like, I always try to find the best price for things. And sometimes it's better to buy it as a group than it is to buy it just by itself. So that's how it was for this one, where they threw in 2 other books. So you got the first composite Superman, but then there was also Superman 168. It's kind of an interesting one. You Can't Escape the Defender. I'm not sure who he is. And then there was Superman 184. So this is kind of a cool Superman cover. Not familiar with these books, but these are, you know, it's cool. Like if you can pick up, like the price of the composite Superman was actually cheaper in this bundle than it was to buy it by itself. So getting 2 extra Silver Age Supermans, kind of fun. Yeah, so I was kind of happy to get the 3 of them. Okay, so that was that bundle, which was kind of interesting. Then we have whatever this is. I have no idea what this is. Well, you can get it out. Oof. Sometimes they use the most sticky stick tape. Okay, got it. Wow, that was a bit challenging. Alright. Oh, okay. So, okay, this one requires a bit of censoring. Yeah. So I've been going down this Popeye rabbit hole, and you know, sometimes when you're searching on eBay, if you search, you know, Popeye all the time, they will, and you know, they also know that I search for sexier books as well, so they mix the 2, you know, Popeye plus sexiness, and they recommended this book to me, and so I just clicked the listing, and then later on, I got a discounted price. You know, they always, if you don't buy it instantly, they sometimes will send you a discounted price. So I always recommend wait. Don't buy it instantly on eBay. Just wait a little bit, and sometimes they'll throw a offer at you where you can get a discounted price. Well, that's what happened on this one. It was cheap. I thought it was a cool cover. So you got Pharaoh's Lounge, and this is like the Popeye and olive oil, not the typical olive oil that we associate, but much more sexy version of olive oil. You get the chickens at the bottom. For some reason, this one kind of reminds me of if Popeye was Colonel Sanders, because he's kind of dressed like Colonel Sanders, and he's got all these chickens. So it's a very odd, very odd cover. So we got this Colonel Sanders looking Popeye, and very sexy olive oil next to him, and a bunch of chickens. So what do you think? Does it look like Colonel Sanders? I think it looks like Colonel Sanders. So yeah, so I thought that was interesting. And when I bought that, not only did they give me a discounted price, but they threw in an extra book. It says free book. So it's Avengers Twilight, book 6. Hey, it's free. I can't complain. Not familiar with the book at all. Not normally the kind of thing I would buy, but hey, it's free. I can't complain. Okay. Okay. Now, this next lot, see, it's like really random. So we went from Sexy Popeye, from Superman to Sexy Popeye to now another lot. This was a lot that I bought where I was trying to complete the run of Nickel Comics. And this one, actually, I gotta do something with it. So Nickel Comics ran for 9 issues. And I picked up issue number 4. And I got the complete run now. This unboxing kind of gets me the full run. So we got Nickel, actually the next unboxing will, because there's some that were from Stackry, from Heritage Auctions that I'm waiting on. They're at Heritage Auctions that I have to pick up. So yeah, so this is Nickel Comics number 4. And if you're not familiar with Nickel Comics were a nickel. And they were also the title where Bullet Man, the character right there, got his first appearance. So it was his title. And then it later became his own series where it became Bullet Man. So this is Nickel Comics number 4. And we have Nickel Comics number 8. It's kind of almost like a little pharaoh-like thing in the background there. I'm not sure what that is. And then we have number 9. Now this one has some issue here. I'm gonna see if I can straighten that out. It looks like it's been ripped when it was put in the bag. So I'm gonna try to sort that out as we talk right now. See if I can sort this out, because it kind of bothers me. Let's see. Hopefully it can sort out, and I'm going to show you if I can sort it out. Okay, so we got here. What's going on? Why is it now? It looks like it's just ripped when it went into the bag. I don't know why they left it like that. That's the one problem with these Mylar bags, is you got to be really careful putting them in the bag. Sometimes you can take the whole cover right off because they're so sharp. Now I'm doing this as gently as I can to try to get it in. Bear with me, because I want to show you the fact that it is actually complete. Okay, wow, that was really scary. Because like the whole time it's like trying to catch and rip off that cover. It's just a rip. I don't know why they didn't put it into the bag properly. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I think that looks fine. I mean, these bags look great, but they are risky. They can slice right through the comic cover very easily. So this is Nickel Comics number 9. Last of the series. So yeah, very odd that they left it like that. I wouldn't have done that myself. I think that's not a good way to present the comics. Okay, this next one is a really cool one, Margie. I've been getting really into Margie. I think Margie starts in Comedy Comics, and her first appearance, I think, is in Comedy Comics number 34, and then they changed the title after she made her appearance to Margie, and I think that was issue number 35. So this is actually the 3rd issue of Margie, because it's issue number 37. But she was kind of one of these Marvel good girl characters. And issue number, I believe it's number 36, which is the prior issue to this one, Stan Lee actually makes his first appearance in comics, in the story. There's actually an earlier appearance where he's just like a picture of him. And then there's a cover appearance in a different book, which is like Black Rider. But in Margie, he actually makes his first appearance in the story, where he's actually a character in the story, which is in the previous issue. So a little bit of Stan Lee connection to Margie as well. He wrote a lot of the stories for Margie. Okay. Oh, and then I think somebody threw in a free comic. This is a free comic. Silver Surfer #1. Nice freebie that somebody threw in. So this was a freebie that came with the next bunch of books. So I was going down this rabbit hole of trying to find out, I always like the bookends for things. So I was looking into the Simpsons, and I was wondering, how long did the Simpsons run as a series of comics? So I have like the early issues because I bought them off the newsstand when they came out. So I have like, I think I have issues 1 through 5. And I didn't realize that Simpsons ran as long as they did. The Simpsons actually ran 245 issues. So I tried to find issue number 245. So I found a lot that had a few of the last issues of Simpsons. So this is issue, they're all in really rough shape. It looks like they were maybe a subscription, because they all have these sort of folds down the middle. But it says direct. I don't know. So this is Simpsons number 243. They're all kind of have that fold in the middle. Subscription crease. We have 242. And then we have Maggie #1. These are all in really rough shape, actually. I wasn't sure what condition they would be in. But strangely, the one that I actually bought this whole lot, it was a very inexpensive lot. The only reason I bought it was for the last issue of the Simpsons run, and it's actually the best of the of the series. The rest are not in the greatest shape, but this one's in very nice shape, which is convenient. So, so this is Simpsons Comics number 245, and it's the last of the series. And you get to see some of the covers on the back. I was actually shocked that it ran so long. I didn't know. What happened was, for me, I collected the Simpsons comics in the mid-90s when it first came out. And then I really stopped collecting comics like off the newsstand while I was in Korea. So I was in Korea from 1996 all the way up to 1999. So really it sort of took me away from comics. And so I sort of got sidetracked with family and getting married and all that kind of stuff. And it really took me away from picking up these off the newsstand. So I didn't realize that it kept on going. It went right up into, I think, 2016 or something like that. I believe we can actually look it up. And of course it does not say. I thought it would say. Normally they say, like usually there's an indicia. Of course it does not say. Well, that's really great. Oh yeah, maybe. At the back here, does it say? Of course not. One sec here, this doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it say the year that this was produced? It says, okay, so there's a little story at the back. The Bongo Beat, because this was from Bongo Press. There you have it. 25 years and 245 issues, chock full of the Simpsons goodness. Not a bad run for a simple family from a town that has been described as America's favorite crud bucket. So yeah, interesting. Oh, sorry, I found the date. It's from 2018. I thought it was 2016, but it's actually ran a couple more years. 2018. So 25 years. So that would make it from 1993 all the way up to 2018. So very interesting. Okay, we got just 2 more books to show. I was showing a bunch of Fritzy Ritz books. Well, here's one more. This is number 8. So this is United Comics number 8. And I think this is where she gets her, she's in the first time that they start putting her in the title. I'm not sure about that, but it's just a cool cover anyways. I got a card saying I wished you were here. I came all the way down to see her, I guess. This is another great Ernie Bushmiller cover. And last book is one that I just sort of came across as I was searching through Golden Age comics. And Sparky Watts. Just a really cool one where he's got all these like little people with him. I just thought it was an interesting one. Not a big fan of Sparky Watts. I just like this cover. But there are some pretty cool Sparky Watts covers with like him like beating up Nazis and stuff like that, which is always fun. So yeah. Gosh, where am I? You're extra small, or am I a giant? So very Gulliver's Travels like here. So yeah, so that's it. So that was Sparky Watts number 6. Hope you enjoyed this part. Got only 3 more parts to go, and that'll be the series. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.